Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be doing a house tour, a room tour. A couple of people requested it, so here we go. We're going to show you guys where I've been living for the last, 10 years now, nearly. So let's get things started. So we're going to start off in my bedroom. First of all, this is just my door, which is nothing too exciting, just a Grand Theft Auto Liberty City poster, which was, a phenomenal game. Up here, actually, this was something I signed up a while ago for the Gamer Advisory Panel. This was back in 2007, along with Resistance: Fall of Man, which was one of my favorite PlayStation 3 games. So we pan around a little bit. The TV that I have, which I picked up, or actually got for my birthday back in June last year. It's a TCL, which stands for The Creative Life. They're kind of a new branding, and they're a bit cheaper than most things. But the TV does a job. It's a 39-inch, and it does a very, very good job. On the wall itself, I've got a couple of awards that I won playing football over here at high school. A couple of car pictures, because I do love my cars. Moving down a little bit, here you can see the PlayStation 4 in action, along with a speaker, a Dolby. This is just like an amplifier for my headset, gets the 7.1 rolling, and then obviously a cable box to the right-hand side, subwoofer, the modem, the router, all the connections and the internet stuff in my room. So I've always got the best, basically, connection. I've got it hooked up, obviously, wired, so make sure that there's no lag or anything going on there. Moving on here, this is the PVR. This is where I do all the recording. I've actually got it hooked up right now. I was doing a couple of FIFA videos. But as you can see, it is an absolute mess when I do record. But it's just basically PVR to my laptop, which is right here, Asus. And, straight from there, using the PlayStation 3 DualShock controller, which is so bad now compared to the PS4 version. The DualShock 4 is so much better. And if we have a look over here, this is actually the new stand I got for the controllers, which is really nice. Get this out of the way here, because you can click down and it brings the controller out, as you can see, and then all you do is simply bang, click it back in, and you can see it lights up and it starts charging. Fantastic. Only $20 as well from Walmart. A couple more awards here that I've won. Moving round to this wall, once again, some more awards. I was saying that word a lot, but anyway, some more pictures. My high school team, blimey, that was back when I was 17, 18 years of age now. Up on the wall, a couple of speakers. Obviously got 4 just panning around. So that obviously gives me a little bit of surround sound. The bed, nice queen size bed if we pan out a little bit. So comfy. And obviously you've got to have pillows. My mum's always fluffing up my room. I do make my own bed, and you've got to have a little bit of red in there as well, just for the Manchester United. Up there on the wall, another high school picture. If we can see myself in here, I think that's me right there, looking like an absolute bellend, but there we have it. And then moving around, just not really much here. CD player, which never gets used. The PlayStation Vita, actually right here, which is a fantastic purchase, although I honestly don't play it that much. And then finally, some Manchester United picture right there. Some of the legends of the game with Paul Scholes, but United, what's going on this season? And then finally down here, just my gaming chair, which it has speakers right here, if you can see them. But for some reason, the power outlet, or the power down the bottom hand side, because there's a bunch of buttons, as you can see, doesn't work anymore. So I can't use them, which is a bit of a shame. And then finally right here, just a couple of pictures, me and the bird, and me and my brother. Another award right there, and then PlayStation 2 games, which are all actually PAL versions, which don't work over here, so I can't trade them in. I've only got a couple of PS4 games, as you can see. This used to be completely filled up with PlayStation 3 games, but I traded them all in and got myself a PlayStation 4. So anyway, let's move on to the next part of the house. We have the bathroom in here. Nothing exciting to see in there. Moving on, this is my brother's room. I won't invade his privacy too much. He's actually in college right now. But anyway, he has a couple of pictures, an award he got at high school. This pretty comfy chair. So it's sort of a reclining chair. It comes out at the bottom. I used to have one of them until I got that one. And then, kind of the same thing. He's got a queen-size bed, and it's got some teddy bears, which he's loves them. And then PlayStation 3 couple of things, and then his Vizio TV. That's his room. Moving on. This is the main side of the house. This is a one-story house, and basically it's very open plan. I just kind of pan around here. So open. This is one thing that my mum kind of doesn't. She's got used to it, but my dad came over here and he bought the house back in 2005 without the help of my mum. And as you can see, there's a mirror, a huge ass mirror that sits on the left-hand side. So it makes the room look bigger than it is. But I've kind of adjusted to it. It's a bit weird at first having a mirror, that big in the middle of your living room. But anyway, we'll quickly go through it all. Obviously, sofas, some chairs here, some more chairs, the TV to watch. And then, actually, let's start over here. This is where my brother, as much as that's my brother's room, he spends most of his life in here because this is where his computer is. This is kind of the guest room now because another mirror. Absolutely love mirrors in this house. But, yeah, another bed, obviously. This is actually where my sister sleeps when she comes over in the summertime and the wintertime. But yeah, here's my brother's computer, which we got him for Christmas, not last year, the year before. And yeah, he spends the whole day on it, absolutely gaming. He got a new chair as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, he's always in here. This is my old TV, actually. A Panasonic 32-inch. Did a fantastic job, considering how old it is now. But, this was my first real HD TV, and it was a great purchase. Moving on, this is just another bathroom. Nothing too exciting to see in there, so we will move on. To the left-hand side, this is a fireplace, which never, ever gets used. I mean, I don't even know if it works, but we're in Florida. You don't really need a whole lot of, fire to keep you warm. Outside is just the pool. I'll just quickly go out there real quick. Nothing too exciting, but as you can see, today's actually quite a nice day, although it's a little bit nippy outside, around 50 or so degrees, but there isn't a cloud in the sky. But this gets used a lot by my dad, actually. I'm not a huge swimming kind of guy. I don't do an awful lot of swimming, but it's a nice pool to have, and definitely in the summer, it will get used. Okay, moving on, we have the kitchen area. As you can see, the kitchen is right near the living room, so, it gets a little bit noisy when my mum's in here baking and cooking away, but she gets to watch TV as well, so not too bad. The oven, the microwave, the laundry room, which you don't really need to see in there, the fridge, of course. This is where we have the dinner, the meal times. The table gets used an awful lot. Moving over here, this really is the area that never ever gets used. This table, I think, gets used once again. More mirrors, once again, but this table never gets used. In fact, it got used at Christmas time, but I think that's the only time. Maybe Thanksgiving it will as well. But it seats 6, and there's only 4 of us living in a house, so you don't really need that many. But it is useful when the girlfriend and the sister comes around and stuff. They have more people. Over here is just to sit down, a sofa, which I don't think it's probably been sat on about 6 times in the space of about 5 years. My mum bought it, but it's really just for decoration more than anything else. Out here, another view, obviously, of the pool. This is just an old-ass computer. Jesus, we got this back in 2005, and it's a Veo, as you can see, a Sony Veo. I think it's got like 512 meg of RAM. It never gets used, and it literally is only used because when you want to print stuff. So that's about that. Over here, CD player, some old school. My dad loves to play the old vinyls or whatever they're called nowadays. And then finally around here is just my parents' room. They've got the biggest room or bedroom of the house. They're never in here anyway. They've got a king-size bed, which is freaking huge. I don't know why they need that. TV up there, another mirror as always, and then finally their bathroom, it's another pretty big room. The shower's a nice shower. It's got 2 dual showers, a jacuzzi there, which no one ever uses. We just have a quick shower. Dual sinks, and then finally a toilet, and if we can get the right thing, just a closet with a hole. I mean, look how many clothes. Absolutely madness. But yeah, that's about it, guys. That's the tour of my house. Actually, let's quickly go outside real quick. I will show you guys my street, so you guys can have a butcher's at that. Thought I'd just do this today, something a little bit different. But we will go outside. It's, as I said, a beautiful day today. Absolutely lovely. Still a little bit chilly, but here is the street. There's the motor, which is pretty nice to drive, I have to say. But and around, this is my dad's truck that he's had for quite a while now. He uses it when he goes out to work sometimes. But as you can see, there's the street. And this is what I love about this street, is it's so much room between the houses, as you can see. Our house is right here, and then to the left, you know, we've got a nice little bit of room, and to the right we've got some room as well, so works out rather nice. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Just thought I'd mix it up today, show you guys a little bit about TTB. But until next time, take care.